Hello, my name is Peter. Welcome to my channel again. Today I have a video on rabbit keeping. But before you watch the video, or before I teach you on whatever I have to teach you today, kindly, if you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and like our video so that we teach you on very many things ranging from rabbit keeping, chicken keeping, and other aspects of life. We also have videos on grade 4 syllabus that are covering now, the CBC thing. We'll be doing agriculture lessons here on Eden Family Channel. Now, today I have 10 mistakes that rabbitry beginners make. Rabbitry beginners are farmers who are beginning to keep rabbits. Now, the mistakes that they make over and over, and maybe after a year, after 2 years, or after very many months, they come to complain about how rabbit is difficult, how rabbits are bad. I want to give you these mistakes so that when you begin keeping your rabbits, you avoid them. The first mistake that beginner rabbit farmers do is housing more than one mature rabbit together. Now, you are having 2 rabbits in the same cage, you are having 3 rabbits in the same cage, you are having 4 rabbits in the same cage. That is wrong. Whether they are females only, whether they are males only, they are mature, they are ready for breeding, you can't house them together. Why? If you house more than 2 mature rabbits together, they are going to fight. One of them will become superior and another one will be inferior. Now the superior will perform and the inferior will not perform. For example, if the male rabbit becomes superior over the female, now the female will not give birth. That is the wrong thing you are doing altogether. Now, you keep them together, they are going to fight. You keep them together, one of them is going to die because it's being beaten. You keep them together, the female rabbit may castrate the male rabbit and it will make the male rabbit to stop performing. You keep them together, like 2 female rabbits, you keep them together. When the inferior female will give birth, it will eat the litter because it is scared of the superior one. Another thing that may happen, it may just give birth and put a lot of litter, a lot of dust, a lot of materials that are in the cage. It will put on those kids and it will not breastfeed them. They will definitely die. Now, don't house your rabbits together. Mistake number 2 is inbreeding the rabbits. Inbreeding means you're taking rabbits which have been born at the same time from the same mother, the same father, and putting them together to breed. Like you're taking a brother and a sister and putting them together to mate so that they can give you kids. That's a mistake. Because inbreeding is impossible. It's possible with rabbits, but it will affect you in this way. One effect that you're going to get is that the kids that will be born will be weak. Another thing, there will be few litter, few kids. They'll only manage to give you 2, 3, 4 kids, nothing more. Another effect that you're going to get is that some of the kids born will be disabled. Some of them will have 3 legs. Oh, you don't want to see that. Some of them will have 2 legs. Some of them will have something growing on the head, big. You don't know what's that. But that is due to genetic disorders brought about by inbreeding your rabbits. Now, don't inbreed your rabbits. When you come to a farm to buy a rabbit, I'll give you rabbits from different mothers. If I'm selling you 2 rabbits, one male, one female, I'll give you a male from another mother, then a female from another mother, because I know you're going to breed them. If you breed them and they're from the same mother, they're going to perform poorly. Another thing with inbreeding is that when you inbreed rabbits, they are going to put on very little weight. At 5 months, I expect my rabbits to be 4 kilograms and above. If you inbreed at 5 months, they'll be barely 2.5 or 2 kilograms. and that's very bad, and you've been feeding them, you've been doing all that. Don't inbreed them. Please buy, if possible, buy rabbits from different farms. Buy a female from another farm, buy a male from another farm. Another mistake that most farmers do is feeding the rabbits on the floor. They are living on that floor, they are urinating on that floor, they are pooping on that floor, and you're coming to feed them on the same dirty floor. That is what most people here in Kenya, most people in the villages, everywhere I've seen even people in Nigeria and Philippines doing that. They feed the rabbits on the floor. That means you bring in clean feeds, you are putting them on the floor, and that is dirty material. Now, the effect that you are going to get while you feed the rabbits on the floor, on the dirty floor that they are living on, is one of them, they'll contract diseases. Second one, they are going to die, because when they get those diseases, they'll die. Third thing, they are going to stop feeding, because you see, rabbits are very clean animals, and nazikona maringo. They're very proud. They don't eat what is dirty. Now, they will not eat. At the end, death. Nothing else. That's a mistake you should avoid. Don't feed them on the floor. The solution for that is to build cages. Cages which have droppings passing through, have the urine passing through, so that you don't have anything that is distracting them from the materials, the waste material from going under the cage. Another mistake that the beginner farmers are going to do is to underfeed the rabbits. The people I've seen have rabbits but they don't care about those rabbits. They pass by in the evening, throw in some little grass, come back the following evening, throw in another bunch of leaves. They don't know even if the rabbits eat those leaves, they just throw in the leaves and they go their way. If you mistreat your rabbits, they are going to mistreat you back. Now, feed them well, kindly, give them enough feed. There are some, you see rabbits, like when you're feeding them the pellets, or you're feeding them with the feeds and the pellets, the green feeds and the pellets and the grasses, there is a ration of the pellets you're going to give them, just a little. But if you're feeding them on greens only and grass only, of course you don't want to overfeed them, but you give them enough feed. There are two types of rabbits which you should not measure what you give them. Give them as much feeds as you have. Give them as much grass as you have. The two rabbits are lactating rabbit, a rabbit which has litter, a rabbit which is breastfeeding. Then the second one is an expectant rabbit. Feed them a lot of feed. Give them a lot of feed so that they can be healthy. Now, the fifth mistake that rabbit farmers, the beginner rabbit farmers do is wrong feeding. They give the rabbits wrong feeds. There are people who teach you that rabbits eat all the leaves that you have in the world. Oh damn, that is wrong. Rabbits don't eat everything. Rabbits eat cabbages as one of their best feed, but excess cabbages will kill them. Especially the rabbits, baby rabbits which are below 2 months. A lot of cabbages will kill them. There are poisonous leaves which when you give your rabbits will kill them. Now, on another video, I'll talk about the feeds you give your rabbits so that you don't give them wrong feeds. Now, just for today, don't give them a lot of cabbages. Cabbages will make them have bloat. The stomach will protrude because there is gas that will develop inside that stomach. And definitely the kids, the baby rabbits below 2 months or even 3 months will die. So don't wrong feed them. Another mistake number 6 that beginner rabbit farmers do is over expect from the rabbits. Some people begin keeping rabbits and they say they want to get quick money. They are told that within 6 months, the rabbit should have brought you back the money for the cages, the money for the breeder stock, the money on feeds that you've been spending. You have to think carefully, because you may keep the rabbits, have them, then at the end you don't have a market to sell them. Don't over expect. You're saying that in 1 year I'm going to have 40 rabbits, as the way Peter told me. In a year they have 40 to 60 rabbits, kids, that within 2 years I'll have bought a car, just like Dexter's World has bought a car from rabbits. That I want to have big cages so that I reap a lot of profits at the same time. Don't over expect from rabbits. Begin small. Just have 3 female rabbits or 2 female rabbits with 1 male rabbit. Begin with them. Learn little by little as you grow. You will get to a time where you'll have very many rabbits. I began with 1 rabbit. Within 5 months I had produced 40 rabbits. I sold several of them. I didn't buy 6 rabbits. I bought 1 rabbit. But at the moment I have 6 rabbits which are already giving birth. And I also have a buck, a male rabbit, spare, away from the 6 breeder stock. I also have kids, just from 1. Begin small. Don't over expect a lot from your rabbits that are going to make you rich over 2 years. No, go small, go slow on everything. Just go slowly, learn. The most important thing about rabbits is learning them. Now, another mistake, number 7, that rabbit breeders make is beginning with wrong stock. Beginning with wrong stock. They buy rabbits from wrong farmers and they begin with them. The wrong rabbits that I've told you earlier on in breeding, you buy 2 rabbits from the same litter and you begin your rabbit business. Now, which business are you doing? From rabbits which are going to inbreed a brother and a sister, you're beginning with that. That's wrong. It's going to give you few litter and which are very weak. Now, another mistake on the stock that you begin with is buying old rabbits. You buy a rabbit, it's a good stock you're beginning with. You don't know that it is 3 years old. Now, with that rabbit, it's going to give you 3 babies, 2 babies. Sometimes it's not going to give you a baby at all because it's very old. Last year I think I bought 1 rabbit which was it was a Dutch rabbit, Dutch breed. It was very old. I didn't know. I was just attracted to it. I bought it. I brought it in. It gave birth to 1 baby. I slaughtered it. I ate it because it was just a wrong stock to begin with. Another stock that is wrong to begin with is sick rabbits. On one of the videos, I'll take time to teach you about how to inspect a rabbit before you buy it, the sick rabbits, rabbits which are not feeding and all that. So that is a wrong stock to begin with. Mistake number 8 is little or wrong education on rabbit keeping. So you don't know anything about rabbit keeping and you're beginning with 10 rabbits. Oh my God, that is very bad. So you should get education, learn from videos. There are very many people online teaching about rabbits for free. A good example is here. I'm teaching everything I have for free, and I'm going to do that for the rest. If God allows, for the rest of my life, I'm going to teach you about rabbit keeping. Learn from people who are doing these things. I'm just a beginner on YouTube. There are people who have done YouTubing for a long time and they teach about rabbits. Learn from them. Read books. Visit people who have farms which they keep rabbits. Learn from them. Don't just have minute knowledge and you go into keeping the rabbits. You'll be disappointed. 9th mistake, wrong cages. Wrong cages. You construct bad houses for your rabbits. The cages, how are you constructing them? Now, myself, At Eden Family Farm, I have lost, from October up to now, I have lost more than 35 baby rabbits from poor housing, and that is awful. I have lost 35 baby rabbits just because of the wrong cages that are constructed. In another video, I'll teach you about how to construct a good cage for your rabbits. The last mistake that beginners in rabbit farming do is lack of motivation. They lack motivation. They have there is nothing in them that is driving them to do this rabbit farming. Rabbit farming can be very much disappointing at some times, but try as much as you can to be motivated by yourself. Nobody else is going to motivate you. Motivate yourself. Have a heart that even if I buy 2 rabbits, they give birth to 15 baby rabbits, and all the 15 baby rabbits die, I'm going on and on to feed them and to breed them, and I'm going to wake up at 6 or as early as 5 to clean the cages and feed my rabbits. Be motivated. If you have no motivation, please, my dear, rabbits will just be kept at your house as pets. They won't multiply. You won't get meat. If you want to get meat out of rabbit farming, be motivated. Have something that is driving you to do this thing. Be driven by yourself. You see, I watch people and I get motivated so much. At Eden Family Farm, we have motivation. We are motivated by ourselves, and we are into rabbits. In 2 years to come, we should be having more than 100 breeder rabbits. I don't want to talk about the babies. Babies, if you have 100 breeders, that means the baby rabbits will be over. You can have around 1,500 to 2,000 if you have 100 breeders. So we are aiming at 100 breeder rabbits. We got motivation. We have no choice. We have no options. As you begin your rabbit farming, learn from these mistakes. Go on and on. God bless you. Bye-bye.